Oh, it worked! Yes, boy. There we go. There is the final dragon that we need to unlock IK'EZ. But we do have to hatch all of these dragons first before we can actually unlock IK'EZ. But that is the red horn dragon unlocked. All we needed was one more piece and we had one ticket. And I opened that one ticket. And there you go. We got a dragon and some VIP. Not bad at all. So, this means that now we need to go ahead and hatch every single one of these dragons if we want to, you know, actually unlock this dragon. So we need to pop this red horn dragon's egg into our hatchery, like, as soon as possible. So we need to go ahead and hatch the other 3 in the meantime. So first of all, we have our Flamey Dragon. Look at this egg, by the way. The egg for the Flame Dragon is so pretty. Such a strange little design. I don't know what's up with it. But anyway, this trainer was so excited to greet the Flame Dragon when it first hatched from its egg. This trainer was less excited to treat the resulting 3rd degree burns. That's morbid. That's very morbid, dude. I was not expecting to read up about 3rd degree burns and such today. What the heck? Yeah, I was not expecting that. That's a bit scary, game. But anyway, we've got a little mark here. We don't have to level up any of these dragons, but I'm going to anyway because we get the bonus dragon collector points. And look at that steam coming out of his little head. Oh, this adorable little baby dragon has adorable little steamy heads. How about that? But anyway, this is Mark the Flame Dragon, which is technically the easiest dragon to get out of the Dragon's Dice event. But he just reminds me of a Negave dragon. He's just a Negave dragon, but red. That's all I see him for. Then the other one that we got here is Mr. Slushy Puppy. So we are going to go ahead and hatch him too. So some say the Slushy Dragon was created when a sorcerer accidentally spilled fruit juice on her snow dragon. This trainer says the Slushy Dragon will not let you get close enough to find out. So it is actual slush. All along it was actual slush. It just doesn't particularly look like it. It looks like he's made out of metal or something. Well, the more you know. The more you know. So that is that boy done as well. Very cool. And then we got baby Tommy here. So again, we'll level up Tommy. And plus, you've got to remember, it's a good idea to at least level up your dragons to the point where they can breed, because every dragon in DML potentially could be involved in a breeding blitz event, a dragon of the week breeding, anything really. So you probably at least want to have them level 4, but getting the bonus dragon collector points is never a bad thing. And oh my god, little Tommy here has such large eyelashes. I don't expect to see that on a dragon. But anyway, let us pop into our inventory here, look at our red horn dragon, go ahead and hatch that, and that is going to take 22 hours just under to hatch. So we got to do a little bit of waiting. We got to do some waiting at this point. I've just been rebreeding for harvest, because why not? Doesn't really matter too much. But when this red horn is done hatching, we will have a completed collection. Oh, and in case you're wondering, where's MELUSINE? Where's MELUSINE? Hatched him before, alright? Don't worry, I was gonna show you. I can't not show you this adorable little, like, rabbit boy, because he just looks like a strange rabbit dragon hybrid. I don't know what his deal is, but he's so fluffy. I like him. The magnificent MELUSINE dragon is a great friend to trainers, equally at home in water or air, and powerful too, but it hates to be observed. Bad news when one is trying to compile a dragon codex. That's sad, dude. Unfortunately for you, Shawnee, you will be added to our codex collection, and I will be getting as many points out of you as physically possible. I am sorry to use you like this, but it is a necessary evil. It is. It is. MELUSINE is just an adorable little boy. Like, I don't know what it is. I like the colours on this dragon, but I do also just really like how cute the baby form is. Like, with his big belly and everything. Oh, he's a cute dragon. I don't know. I don't even know what my favourite dragon is out of this collection. If you're going to include IK'EZ, maybe it is IK'EZ, because IK'EZ is like the crazy kid that you never really want to get too close to, but he's interesting. So you kind of want to keep him around. That's what IK'EZ is like. That's the sort of vibe I got from, you know, the 21 chapters worth of the Dragon Dice story. But he's a bit wappy, would be a nice way of saying it. But look at little Aruk, the fluffy boy. You know, maybe that's why I like it. You see the blue part of his body? He kind of looks like a dinosaur. Almost like a velociraptor for the lower half of his body. I like that. I like that a lot. So maybe that's why I'm getting that vibe from. I like dinosaurs. I like lizards. I like all that sort of thing. But very cool dragon. Anyway, back to current day and age DML. You should have all of the chest dragons by now, or you should be getting close to it, apart from maybe in case you need to get the river dragon still, because the legendary will be a big major make or break in this event, because again, we got 2 legendaries in the chest, and you're not always going to be getting loads of pieces of the river dragon. You're going to mostly be getting all of the other pieces that are in there. But, you know, the river was the first dragon that I got because the game was just really adamant on giving me pieces for it. Why? I don't know. Don't ask me. I have no clue why the game wanted to do that. But it did, and it gave me the river first. If you are still trying to get the chest dragons, like for instance if we're in here and you know, there's nothing that you can do to sway the odds of the chests apart from just open more of them. Don't feel too bad about it, but you know, it does feel bad when you don't get the RNG that you want, but that's what everyone that plays DML sort of signs up for, because if you hate RNG and you hate random chance, you probably shouldn't be playing DML. But, you know, I thought we'd put all of this together with all of these dragons that are going to be going as part of this collection all into sort of one video apart from the river dragon. Because, you know, we hatched those 3, we got him to hatch, and then as soon as we hatch that red horn, IK'EZ will be ours. And yes, lots of people unlocked IK'EZ a while ago. The point is, I've done this completely free to play. I have not bought the totem. I've not bought any bundles. I do have the clam subscription going, which is how I keep getting my VIP, but I mean, £2 to like £3. It's like £2 something for like 2 to 3 months of DML. That's about as pay to win as I go anymore with these events. And we are going to get IK'EZ out of it. So, it is possible to get IK'EZ free if you get lucky with the legendary pieces, because you still do need to get a little bit lucky with those. And then it is possible to get MELUSINE free to play by the end of the event, not by this week. Unless you get really lucky, of course. That's always the caveat. You can't do this unless you get super exceedingly lucky. But again, that's not based on player skill, that's just luck. So, how lucky someone gets doesn't mean you're better or worse than them, it's just a thing. A lot of people seem to view that because someone gets a dragon first, that somehow makes them better or more capable, but in DML that either means that you've just spent more money or you got luckier most of the time. Or maybe you don't have a life. Maybe you don't have things to do in your day-to-day life, so you've just got more free time to hit resets. I don't get people that are like, oh my god, skill in DML, I'm such a good god DML gamer, I'm such a gamer. It's like, no. No, you're not. You played DML for goodness sake. If you wanted to actually compare your skill, you'd play something else, like, I don't know, League of Legends, I don't know, what other skill-based games are there, that aren't reliant on RNG like Fortnite circles. There are a lot of them. I'm just not thinking of them right now. CSGO. You know, you wouldn't... If you wanted to go and play them and prove your skill and your worth, you definitely would not be here. You'd be playing those instead. Unless you just want to chill for a bit. But, again, DML's like... You can't enjoy DML casually and get quality things. Because you have to either dedicate massive amounts of time to the game, or you have to spend money. And then you get the people that say, yeah, well, you have to spend money if you want to see the company keep updating the game and giving you new things. That's not true. You don't have to. Sure, they need to get some income from their players, but they don't need to make pay-to-win exception divines and ancients. Like, look at CSGO. Nothing that you can buy in CSGO changes how the game plays. All that you can buy in CSGO is skins. And people put down stupid amounts of money for RNG skins. Same with PUBG and things like that. You don't have to make your game pay to win to earn revenue. The only games that earn revenue from being paid to win are games that are bad. They're games that people that play them, they get a rush because they feel like they're better than everyone else, but they actually just spend more money, aka waste more money than other people. You know, it's really sad to see that some people genuinely believe that DML has even an ounce of skill within it, and then they try and compare themselves. It's like, how many times do you think I've had the question asked to me, where someone will come in, they'll send me a message and say, am I good for my level? Like that exact quote, am I good for my level? And it'll be someone that's played the game for a month, they'll be level 30. It's like, I don't know, are you? It's not about that, it's about how much time you invest to grinding the game. And grinding does not equal skill. So I don't really like those questions. It's probably one of the most common things I get asked when people PM me or when they go on the Discord server and at me. It doesn't make any sense. Because even if you're level 160, you could be level 160 with 20 dragons. Genuinely, you could. Because you can infinitely earn XP from things without having a whole island's worth of dragons. Or maybe you're level 100, but you have more dragons than a level 160. Wow! It's almost like things like that can happen, and a lot of that is dependent upon, again, how much money you spend, how many bundles you purchase. Because if you bought every single bundle dragon, or most of them, the cheap ones that come out, you'd have a hell of a lot more dragons than people that don't buy the bundles, right? Does that mean that you're a better player? No. It means you probably don't know how to use your money very well. But it's just one of those things. So whenever you're playing games like DML, just be aware that the way that DML operates is not the way that normal video games operate. You know, when you don't spend money on DML, what happens? You get like 500 pop-up ads that like get thrown in your face and you don't even know what to do with yourself, and then you click one ad away and then you'll get another one that pops up straight away. And that's what DML's like when you haven't invested a penny into it. They just throw ads at you until you buy something. You know, other free-to-play games don't do that, as in ones that aren't trash mobile games. For some reason, DML players believe that there's this magical, mystical obsession, and that all gaming companies force you to buy stupid pay-to-win purchases to enjoy their game. It's not true. I'm on the verge of making another rant video about some of the idiocy that I see in the forums, because my god. Well, I say idiocy, I think it's just the fact that people don't have a lot of experience with how other video games play, because I could say to you right now, do you play other video games that aren't mobile games? Because playing mobile games isn't really playing video games, to be honest with you. Because a lot of mobile games are walking advertisements, money generators, and that's it. Whereas I wouldn't call a game like God of War a money generator, because it feels like an actual game. You get what I mean? And I feel like a lot of people just that play games like DML, quite a lot of them don't even touch other video games, so they don't actually know what other video games are like. And then they say, yeah, but you have to buy other games. No, you don't. Oh, so you don't have to buy? Fortnite you don't have to buy. Minecraft, I'm pretty sure, goes free every so often. I don't know. There are so many games that are free to play these days, and you don't have to invest any amount of money, and they will never force you to spend money to get something cool like you have to in DML. You know, that's just the way that DML is. But don't go around telling everyone that that's the only way that the servers can stay running, because it's just not true. But hey, I'm pretty sure I'm going to moan about this at some point in the future, because some of the forum stuff I've been seeing recently is just indicative of how oblivious some people are that play this video game, and it's really sad. It's really damn sad seeing people get Stockholm syndromed into playing this video game and genuinely believe that it's like God's gift to Earth and mankind. You know, I can appreciate this game for what it is to me. Cute dragons. Cool dragons. That's it. It's not a skill-based job obsession. Anyway. For now, I am waiting for this guy to hatch so that we can get our first ancient. I'm happy that we can at least get one for free so far. We'll see if we get Mullen. We'll see if we get Pokra. Unlikely, but there's always the potential with RNG Fest games like this. So for now, I appreciate you being here greatly, and until the next time I see you, have fun, my friend.